So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to welcome you to a FIFA 19 experiment. Today we're going to be pitting London FC versus the best of what the rest of England has to offer. We'll be taking a team that's got Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea players all within them, and then pitting them up against the side made up of teams from the rest of the country. So the Manchester sides, the teams from Liverpool, the teams from Leicester and the Midlands, all of that jazz, and one team is going to go up against the other, and we're going to see what happens and who comes out on top. We'll be seeing how they do across the course of a Premier League season, and then we'll be seeing them play against each other in a match and see which one comes out on top. Now, if you go on to enjoy the video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I also just want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It's a football news app where you can get all sorts of stuff about transfer rumours, general news, and also results and fixtures, but solely about your favourite team. You can specify that you only want to hear about the team that you support, which in my case is Liverpool. I get push notifications when it comes to news about Liverpool, and when there's games on and results and fixtures and all that sort of jazz, you get live score updates. You can download it in the description below. There'll be a link that takes you to whichever store you happen to use. You can get it on the App Store, on Android. So here are the two teams. First of all, we have got London FC. This team, as the other one is absolutely disgraceful. Just imagine if a team of these players actually played in the Premier League. It would be over before it even began. In goal, we've got Tottenham Hotspur's Hugo Lloris, 88 rated. The defence, 3 at the back, as P here of Chelsea, and then Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen of Tottenham. That's 86, 85 and 87 respectively. In midfield, it's all Chelsea, Jorginho and N'Golo Kante. Obviously, Kante is 2 players in his own right, to be honest with you, so pretty much 3 in midfield, really. 1 Jorginho and 2 Kantes. Wingers-wise, Christian Eriksen isn't playing in the number 10 role. It allows for better players to play elsewhere, basically. And Eden Hazard is out on the left-hand side, 88 and 91, respectively. Hazard, obviously the best player in this team. Mesut Ozil here at a number 10 role is 86 rated. And then up top, we've got Harry Kane, 89 rated, and 87 rated Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Arsenal. The bench is very impressive as well. Alex Lacazette, Heung-min Son, Willian, Dele Alli from Tottenham, Bernd Leno, Kieran Trippier, and also Socrates. So here is the team for the rest of the country, and it's even more disgusting, arguably. In goal, 91 rated David De Gea, the best goalkeeper on the entirety of the game. We've got 4 at the back though this time. This might be a little bit of a more difficult one because the fullbacks are a little bit of a weakness, I guess. Benjamin Mendy only 81 rated, and Kyle Walker 84 over here on the right-hand side. In between them is Virgil van Dijk and Nicolas Otamendi, 86 rated. Into midfield, we've got, it's exclusively Manchester-based, David Silva, then Paul Pogba over here from United, 88 rated, and Kevin De Bruyne as the number 10, 91 overall. On the left-hand side is Sadio Mane, on the right is his Liverpool teammate Mo Salah, and through the middle is Sergio Aguero, 89 rated. And on the bench, arguably this is a stronger bench. Romelu Lukaku, 87 rated, along with Firmino, Fernandinho, Leroy Sané, Ederson, Antonio Valencia, and Aymeric Laporte. So what we're going to do, as always, is we're going to sim to the halfway stage of the season, check up on how things are going, and then we'll sim to the end, take a look at the stats, and then it will be time for the two sides to face each other out on the pitch. So we are halfway through the season, and it is pretty close at the top between the two sides. Both of them have only lost 1 game over the course of the season so far, but it's London FC that are leading, and to be honest, that surprises me a little bit. I feel like the rest of the countryside is a little bit better. 3 points between them and a game in hand in favour of London FC. But at the moment, it's London ahead of the rest of the country. We are now going to sim to the end of the season, and we're going to see whether it stays that way. As you can see, it was actually London FC that managed to hold on to the lead. In fact, they actually extended it over the rest of the country. Genuinely am surprised about this. I thought the rest of the countryside was a lot better than the London FC one, or at least marginally so. The big teams, again, really suffering. Liverpool actually got relegated. London FC then coming out on top, winning the entire Premier League over the rest of the country. Will that be the case in the game as well? Here we go then. London v the rest of the country. I mean, a lot of people sometimes say it feels like Londoners are against everybody else. Now they actually are. Here we flipping go. Players to watch are Harry Kane and David Silva. It's an interesting choice. I probably wouldn't have gone with that overall, but I'll allow it for now. Kante brings his man down. No foul. This is Paul Pogba. Over to Sane, into Aguero, and it's a goal already. Oh my word, I said Sane, it's flipping Salah, as if I've just called Salah Sane, and I'm a flipping Liverpool fan. That actually disgusts me. Regardless, the rest of the country have scored in their first attack, and that is awful, awful goalkeeping. Well, if it carries on like this, this could be a game of many, many goals, to be brutally honest with you. Pogba out wide for Mendy, over the top. The pace is there for Salah if he can get on the end of it. Nods it into Aguero, and it's 2-0 inside 10 minutes. Salah and Aguero combine again, and it's 2-0 to the rest of the country. London FC are getting absolutely walked over. Great ball from Mendy. Salah nods it in, and it's a volley first time from Aguero. Hugo Lloris has been beaten twice in the space of 10 minutes, and he hasn't really got near either of them. Still probing. Silva into Aguero. Lovely flick from him. He might get on the end of it, through to De Bruyne, and it's 3-0. Oh my goodness me. What is going on here? Oh my god. I think we've cursed them by putting him in Arsenal shirts, to be honest with you. But Kevin De Bruyne has made it 3-0 inside 15 minutes. What are the defenders doing? Toby Alderweireld just lets Aguero run onto it, prod it through to De Bruyne, and again, it's awful goalkeeping from Lloris. This is going to need to be the comeback of the century from London FC at this point. You're meant to be representing the capital of the whole country. Get an actual grip, boys. London FC finally putting the pressure on. Ozil can swing in this corner into the danger zone towards Aubameyang, cleared off the line though by Benjamin Mendy. That's the end of the first half. Extremely one-sided until the final 5 minutes when London FC decided to actually step off the coach. Personnel change, Sadio Mane has come off and Leroy Sane has replaced him. We've got Afros on the left and on the right, and here is Leroy Sane. First action for him since coming on. He cuts inside and he's brought down, and it's a penalty. Instant impact from the substitute as he's fouled by Cesar Azpilicueta. And this is going to be game over. This is going to be absolutely it. He could have got there as well. He doesn't even need to go to ground. He's ahead of Sane. De Bruyne, slow run up. Can he beat Lloris? Yes, he can. The Frenchman goes the wrong way. It's 4-0. It's the worst possible start to the second half for London FC. What an utter shambles. I'm actually shocked and appalled on behalf of fans of teams from London. You're all a sham. Aguero's done his bit. He's got a brace. He'll be off now, and Roberto Firmino comes on to replace him. Well, you've utilised one substitute. Can they do the same with the second? David Silva into Sane. Now into Firmino. They actually have. I don't believe it. Firmino straight off the bench makes it 5 for the rest of the country. How on earth did this team not win the league? The karate kicks come out. I don't even remember that being on the game. London FC looking about as functional as the central line at rush hour right now. This is a shambles. What an absolute disgrace. London is a fraud. The whole city is a fraudulent activity. David Silva in support. Great ball through for Leroy Sane. And it's 6-0 to the rest of the country. London FC have been absolutely dismantled and have been absolutely manhandled as well. Near post, Hugo Lloris is beaten again, and once more, a substitute of this second half has an impact on the game. Come on, surely London FC can at least get a consolation out of all of this. Firmino, Pogba's through, Pogba scored, and it's London FC 0, the rest of the country 7. How has this happened in a sim? Somebody explain this to me. How on earth has this happened in a sim? London FC coming forward here with Harry Kane, and he blasts it over the bar, and that pretty much sums up their performance. The game comes to a close. It is London FC 0, the rest of England 7, and I think we have definitively answered which team performs better out on the pitch. So there you have it, there is the result. If you enjoyed, feel free to slap the like button and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it really helps me out if you go ahead and do that. So please do. We're looking for 75,000 subscribers in the near future. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are @theofficialfng, and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
You the best.